are winding down Beautycon, but not yet. We've got Charlamagne the God here.
Hey.
Welcome to the Talent Lounge.
What's happening?
We are live on ET.
Well, we live on ET.
We're live on
Oh,
ET.
well, how are you, Christian? How are you?
I'm doing
All right.
well. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
So, okay, you just came back from your panel, right? How did that go?
It was good. I did a one-on-one conversation with Kelly Rowland.
Yeah.
I was at Beautycon in New York, and I did a one-on-one interview with Angie from the Shade Room. And, you know, Kelly is just somebody that, you know, we've all grown up watching.
Totally.
You know, we respect her in a different way. Like, she's like a pillar in our culture. So it was always great having a conversation with her, catching up with her.
Yeah. 3 things that maybe the audience at home missed from that.
Oh, man.
Highlights for you with Kelly.
Kelly's in therapy now, like I am, like a lot of us are. And I think that therapy and that, you know, embracing the fact that we all have our own mental health struggles, I think it is helping her find balance, you know, admitting your flaws as a parent, you know, whether it's motherhood or fatherhood, we all understand that struggle. That's something she talked about. And also, you know, just the struggle of being a wife, you know, in marriage, period. Like, none of it is easy. All of it is work. And it's new territory for a lot of us, especially, you know, when I think about my situation growing up. I love my mom. I love my father. But I have a different appreciation for a lot of the things that they went through when they were just trying to do the best they can raising us.
My mom's always like, when you're a mom, you'll get it.
Absolutely. And I totally understand. And it makes you resent them a little bit, too, just because, like, I can't spank my I got 3 girls. Yeah. And I just spanked one like years ago, and it just felt like I felt so stupid. Yeah. So like now you sit back and you're like, well, how the hell could they beat me so easily? you know how your parents be like, it's gonna hurt me way more than it hurts you, and it does. I'm like, why was it so easy for you to do that back then? So it's like, that's just something you learn as you become your own parent.
And mental health, such a huge thing, and it's becoming so much more mainstream to talk about that. Like, expand upon that. Like, how do you feel about that being something that I enjoy it as a viewer, like seeing people like you talk about that, or like Kanye West or whoever it is, like, expand upon how you feeling vulnerable enough to say those things.
I put out a book last year called Shook One.
Yes.
Anxiety Playing Tricks on Me. Yeah. And it was so interesting because I wasn't doing that for any other reason other than that's what I was going through at the time. And for me, I feel fake talking about a whole bunch of other stuff when I'm dealing with issues on my own. Totally. So I was really just treating it as like a journal. I would go to therapy and write down, you know, things that I was learning in therapy. So I put it in the pages of this book. And then I had a doctor named Dr. Ish come in and give clinical correlations to what I was going through, because I was trying to explain what I was going through. But I realized I can't really give anybody any help, because the things I talk to my therapist about just helps me to understand things that I've been through more. Yeah. And I can explain it better, but I'm not able to diagnose anybody or tell anybody what they should be doing to help themselves. And so I just put this book out, and this conversation has just gotten so much bigger since then. And it's not even something that I was purposely trying to do. It's just almost like me telling my story enabled a lot of other people to get free. I got so many rappers and so many brothers in the hood that come up to me and be like, man, I started going to therapy because of you.
You make it human.
You make it human. So, I just think it's a beautiful thing, man. Men being vulnerable, especially growing up how I grew up, it wasn't something you were supposed to be. Yeah. Like, you could not show any type of vulnerability, any type of weakness, because if you did, you'd be fooled out here. Yeah. But now it's just like, no, we need to talk about these traumas that we go through. We need to talk about this pain that we have. We need to talk about this hurt that we're feeling, because if you don't, man, hurt people end up hurting people. Totally. And we just end up redistributing that pain to a whole bunch of people, and usually it's people that look like us. So for me, it was just such a freeing thing to do, man, and I'm glad that a lot of other people out there are being freed because of it.
Yeah, I appreciate that so much. I understand. And, you know, with you, I heard you talking on Joe Rogan about how a lot of people hate on the Kardashians, but, like, they've really kind of opened the door to a lot of social conversations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like mental health. And you, too, being on your show, you opened the door, too. And with transgender issues and all these things, how do you think our community can, or who do you think could be that little bit more vulnerable to expand it even further and make this more of a normal thing to discuss and highlight?
Yo, that's a great question, man. And you know what? It's so interesting because we live in this society where people learn from celebrities.
Yeah.
It's as sad as that may sound, it's really not that sad simply because they are the new leaders. They have the platforms. They have the voices. And I actually admire the fact that so many different celebrities are using their voice to talk about real issues. They're not just trying to sell you something all the time. And I guess it works with the Kardashians because it's reality TV, so they're only showing you what's going on in their life.
Yeah.
So if Lamar Odom is on drugs and he's a part of the family, they got to show how addiction can ruin a relationship. You know, if you know, Bruce Jenner is transitioning, they have to show you that. Like, I don't even remember the conversation about transgenders, transsexuals being that mainstream ever. Like nobody even had to even. At least me, I can't speak for nobody because at least me as a cisgendered male, I just learned that in the past couple of years. It's just like me as a cisgendered male, I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about the struggles that they were going through. It never crossed my mind. So, yes, I do think that they bring a lot of social issues to the forefront, and I think all celebrities should use their voice. Anybody with a platform should use their voice. This term that these millennials run around with called influencers. What are you influencing people to do?
Yeah.
Don't influence people to freaking set their balls on fire. Don't influence people to do stupid ass challenges. Influence people to actually do something that's going to better themselves and better society.
Totally. Thank you so much, Charlamagne.
Thank you.
I love this conversation. You're so real and open.
I appreciate having this conversation. Thank you very much.
And thank you for being at Beautycon because I feel like we needed somebody like you to spit it real for everybody else to see.
Oh, no, I love Beautycon. You know, like I said, they invited me in New York to interview Angie, and this time my wife was like, I'm coming to Beautycon. You're not just bringing me a gift bag. I'm coming.
You're in the gifting suite, so we're back here.
Yes, her and her friends are walking around, living their life like it's golden.
I love it. Thank you so much,
Thank
Charlamagne.
you.
All right, stick to the stream. We are live tomorrow as well. I think we have one more interview coming up. Stay tuned.